I said this wasn't going to be a busy week, but I think it will be. Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a plan with me in my teacher planner from EC. It is the Focus 7x9 version. I have loved it so far this year, and I have good news related to that. I'm going to be reviewing the 2023-24 planner, and I chose the Focus again because it has worked so well for me, and I love this size, and I'm really excited to share that with you in May. They're sending me a box. I don't know what's going to be in it, but I will share everything with you in a review and share all the details with you, of course, on Instagram and here. Leave me any questions below about the new planners, and I will be sure to include those in my review coming up soon. Okay, so talking about today, I have my ECTLP Focus version right here. We're going to put a new cover on it, although I love this one. It's so cute for spring, but I found this one in my stash, and it is an old cover, but it is so cute, and I think it's really pretty for like April and May. Then we've got all of my stickers in my binder here. I have a neutral theme going with little pops of like muted colors, and I also have my lesson plans here that we're going to include as well. Okay, so let's open her up and see what's going on in here. Let me go ahead and take out my ruler for now. So this planner has served me well, as I have said many times before, but let me just go ahead and show you what's been going on the past few weeks in my planner here. So here is the week before Go Wild, or the week during Go Wild. Here's the week after. Then we had a spring break. Then here is this week. I love how this turned out with like the little washi. It's adorable. Here's the next week, which this is definitely one of my favorite spreads. I just love how this turned out. And then we've got April monthly, which I haven't colored in my like little swatches like I do here, but I'll do that at the end of the month. Here's the first week. And then here is last week. I love these little ink blots from According to Allie. They're just so cute, and they really mesh well with that washi. Okay, so let's go to this week. I've got a few things on a post-it note here that I'm going to be including, but really it's a not so busy week, which is much needed. It has been so busy at school, which every spring it always is, but this month and this last like couple of weeks have been wild. So I'm ready for a more calm week, and I think it's going to look really cute. I decided to go with like calming colors as well. So I have some options here from the Colors of the World Crayola packs. I don't know which one I'm going to use for sure, but then I found this washi, which is so cute, from Simply Gilded. It's like got a marble in the background and then a like gold overlay with a wood pattern, which is so fun. So let's swatch out these colors and see which one I really want to use with this washi, because I don't want it to clash too much or anything like that. Okay, so here's the washi. That one, this is very light golden, light medium almond, very light almond. I like that one. And light medium golden. Okay, I think I want to go with this one. That one's speaking to me, even though they're like all cream. I usually use my Moxie Life little pen holder to keep all of my markers, especially when I travel home with them. Okay, so we're ready to lay out this spread. I like to always work left to right. If you've seen my plan with me before in this planner, I like to set up this side for all of my teaching stuff with my own class, and then this side is like for school stuff, coaching stuff, all of that. So if you don't know, I am a teacher of world history, 10th grade, in Texas at a rural, very diverse school, and I am also an instructional coach for all the teachers. I focus mainly on tech, but really anything having to do with instruction, curriculum, all that stuff. So I'm going to take this marker to begin and add a little bit of color to the top section. So we're just going to do a little swatch on the numbers, no rhyme or reason to this. And then I use a swatch here, and then one for each of these sections. If you lay the marker on its side, you get a nice wide swatch. And then this one is just going to be like that. Okay, then it can go into the actual like labeling. My current favorite pen is the Sarasa Clip. I discovered this one in my pen testing video. Like, I think I called it like my gel pen showdown. And I love it so much, especially on the EC paper, which is a little bit more textured. It's just a beautiful pen. Okay, and then this side is the same pretty much every week. Let's open her back up again, and I'm going to go ahead and set up this side with my lesson plans. I use a flawed template that I made last summer. It is linked down below if you want to copy, but it's not perfect. It works for me. It just doesn't line up exactly how I want, but it does work. Last year I did an end of year vlog having to do with school and like everything we do in the last week. If you want to see that again, let me know down below, and I will link last year's so you can just kind of see what's going on. I have a very interesting school. Like I mentioned, very diverse. A lot of the kids, we're Title I, so a lot of the kids have some struggles, but I love them so much. They're just so fun and interesting. I always add a little bit extra to the corner so they make sure they stay down. I do take this like to meetings and stuff, so I like it to be very secure in there. This is the Craft Bond Extra Strength Permanent Bond Acid Free Photo Safe, all the things. Okay, so then I have a couple things I want to add over here having to do with like my classroom. I only teach one class, but I put a lot of effort into it because I love that class so much, and they're like my little guinea pigs. We're doing a DBQ, which is a document-based question, for 3 days, and then we're talking about Russian Revolution and the Global Depression. This is one of my favorite units, although I say that about every unit, but this is definitely one of my favorites. I do have a goal of getting all of my lesson plans for the rest of the year done this week, so I'm putting it in twice, and then I also need to get everything prepped for Google Classroom, and then I need to do some grading, which is my least favorite thing about teaching, and then I need to update some grades like in the grade book. This is the 3 weeks, so I need to mark that in as well. I don't know why I wrote that so crazy. Okay, so I need to mark in the 3 weeks because I need to make sure my grades are like updated and valid and all that stuff. So I have this from Mr. and Mrs. Mint. So I'm just going to put in there 3 weeks. All right, so this is all ready. All of this stuff is prepped in my Google Classroom, ready to go. All I need to do is make some paper copies. So I'm going to put that right here. Some of my kids like digital, some like paper, so I like to have both available for them if they want to use paper. Okay, now we're ready for the busy side. So I have some meetings going on this week. We've got some like senior stuff happening. We also have regional academics, and we're getting ready for the end of the year. I have to send out the awards form. I said this wasn't going to be a busy week, but I think it will be. I'm going to add a little bit to Monday because I know there's not a ton happening on Monday. And then I'll add a little bit here. That's pretty. And then I'll add a little bit here on Tuesday. Okay. I'll add some more if I see like spots where I can fill in. I like to put like a quote somewhere in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I have some from, so according to Allie, I love those little ink blots. They're so pretty. Really like this green. I might incorporate one of those. Ooh, that's pretty too. So I'm going to stick with the green. Okay, so I've got these. I've also got these like Enneagram 1. And then I've got these, which won't really match that well. But I think I'll use like one of those. And it's funny that those quotes kind of contradict themselves. But okay, so we're going to use, I like this one actually. I'm going to use the Take a Chance. So there's not a ton happening like right in here. So I think I'll grab one of these ink blots, which are so beautiful. She has them like every color. Put this like right here. And then we'll put the Take a Chance down here at the bottom, right here. It's kind of crooked, but that's all right. And then I've got like a small one here. I might try to add one in. I just like to cut these in half. And maybe I'll put one like somewhere in there. And like here. Okay, I might cover that up a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just gonna trim this down a little bit more. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I like that a lot. Okay, now let's get into the actual plans for this side of the planner. So I'm gonna grab some things out of my little binder here. So I like to use these little guys for meetings. So I'll use some of those, and then I've got some other things like bigger events happening. So let me start with meetings first. So I'm just going to use these ones that kind of match with the theme that I'm going with. So I've got one on Monday, which is not ideal, but they requested it on Monday, so I will do whatever they want. And then Tuesday, I've got 2. And then Wednesday, I have 2. Okay, so we're going to go with this one. We're just going to kind of reuse some of the other ones. Then we have baseball happening this week. I don't think we have track until next week. So I'm going to use one of these little squared off boxes from Scribble Prints Co. That's where all of these like labels and boxes come from. And that is on Thursday. We have little senior activity. And then let me grab my baseballs. And we also have academic stuff happening this week. So let me see if I have anything in here that would work. I'm not going with them, but I do want to have that marked in because a couple of my kids are doing it. Yeah, let's use one of these. The social studies team got first at district, which was great. Okay, so it's Friday and Tuesday. Yes. I have baseball. And let me grab a label for regional academics. Yes, this is cute and like full of stickers, but it is very functional for me as well. Okay, and then let me find something to put in here. The boys are doing like paintball or something. I don't even know. And then the girls are doing, they always do this like tea thing where like people in the community can come and like have fun with it. I don't know. I've never been. We're not invited. So let me just use one of these little bows, I think. Okay, one more thing. On Tuesday, I need to send out the awards form that the teachers need to fill out and choose like their kid for each class, like who they want to give their academic award to. Okay, that may be everything, but I'm going to check my Google Cal real quick and let's fill this in. Okay, that is it so far. It's looking very cute. I love how this is turning out so far. I really, really love these so much, if you haven't already guessed that already. Okay, so my week is ready. The last thing I need to do is put on a new cover. I like to do this every month or so just to freshen up my planner. And we're going to use this one, which is really pretty. Also from EC. I think it's one of their like wedding ones. Green Shoes, I think it's called. Okay. Alright, that's so pretty. I love it so much. I don't think I've used this one very much because it is not scratched at all. And if you use them, they tend to be a little bit scratched, but it looks like new. It's so pretty. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching me put together my weekly spread, then let me know by giving this video a like. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload, and I will see you next time. Bye!